No.
Well, I'm here to tell you people about the world of Warcraft and all the things that go bad about it. Well, I'll tell you the whole story from the beginning. It all happened 2 years ago. Yes, my sister and her husband, they kept telling my children, they say, "Ooh, you guys ever play that World of Warcraft?" And my children say, "No, we ain't never tried that." And I look at them, I say, "What is World of Warcraft? Will you like shoot at people?" "No, it's a game on the internet." I said, "Well, okay." The kid said, Daddy, we went over and played it at my aunties and uncles. Can I play it? Can you get me one of them?" I said, "Well, sure." So I went down and got them this here little disc thing. And they stuck it in the computer. It took like 2-3 hours to get it going. Well, then they got it going. My God. And after a while, my children weren't talking no more. You'd ask them a question, they'd put their finger up at you and say, "I'm a raiding." I say, "You're raiding?" And I said, "Yep, we don't talk when we're raiding." Well, time kept going on, and pretty soon they wouldn't get up to go to the bathroom. So I got kind of curious, what is so interesting about this game? I said, my daughter came in and said, Daddy. I said, "What?" "My friend is a tank." I said, "What?" "Yeah, he's a tank and I'm a healing." I said, there's a problem here. So I go on the internet, I say, or not on the internet, but World of Warcraft, I say, "Hey boy, what the hell are you?" He said, "I'm a tank, can't you tell?" I said, "You stupid little..." Well, I can't cuss on this, can I? I should, but I don't. Well, maybe anyway. And I said, "You don't even got wheels, and you ain't got no steering wheel, and you don't run off gas. You're a human being like boy." "No, I'm a tank." And I said, well, so I started figuring some of them people on there taking hallucinogenic drugs. They think they're all kinds of things. Well, so I sit in the living room all happy, watching a show. I like that Lady Gaga out there. Ooh, ain't she fine. Well, I was watching Lady Gaga. She doing the hoochie coochie. My daughter, "Daddy, I've been raped. I almost had a heart attack. I jumped up to, "Where is that son of a you-know-what? I'm going to kill him. He's on the internet." So I run in there. I say, "Boy, you raped my daughter?" He said, "Yeah, I raped her good." I said, "Where the hell are you? I'm coming down." He says, "I'm in Canada." Well, how the hell did you rape my daughter if you're in Canada? Ain't that something like 1,000 miles from here? My daughter said, "That ain't the way we do things, Dad." I said, "Well, you better quit lying. That boy better quit lying. They get somebody killed." "Well, I raped a couple of guys on there myself," she said. I said, "What? What the hell?" Well, it turns out that their idea of raping was beating somebody up. Well, so I shook my head, figured, yep, back to the drugs. And so I took them off there. Well, now my oldest daughter, she's all hung up in it. Yeah. So she going out with this guy that called himself a tank. There we go. There's another hallucinogenic drug problem. All right, I said, "Girl, you can't go out with a guy that thinks he's a tank. He's probably specs oil changes and everything, And I said, the boy's got problems. His name is Mikey, by the way. Yeah, he's on World of Warcraft. He is a freak. But anyway, so now she falls in love with him. "But Daddy, I love my tank. I'd kill for my tank." I said, "You would?" I said, "You got mental problems too, don't you?" Well, I said, I got to get rid of this. My one daughter thinks she's a healer, and she doesn't know how to take her own temperature, much less be a healer. My other one's in love with a tank. And so I thought, well, I'll talk to this tanky boy and explain that he is a human, not a tank. Well, ain't that just like trying to explain a dog not to eat a bone? Because he's convinced he's a tank. Well, I'm convinced he's been something else, but anyway, so I said, it's got to end. They ain't sleeping. They're not getting away from the computer. A couple of them, I think they shit their pants a few times because they didn't want to move. It was just pathetic and pitiful. And so I said, okay, I'm cutting off the computer. It's ended. No computer. Well, let me tell all you other parents out there that have Warcraft problems, don't let them little brats fool you for a minute. Fine, we're off the computer. Fine, don't pay for it. See, we care. You can't shut up. Well, if you notice, if you guys take the computer away from your children when they're playing World of Warcraft, start paying attention to them. they say little things like, "Oh, we're gonna go over to Jamie's and visit her." Mm-hmm. And then they say like, "If you notice, they're getting more attentive to want to go to the library and read books." Mm-hmm. Well, one day I followed them down that library while they was reading books. Well, it turns out them libraries have lending computers and World of Warcraft. Yeah, don't trust them. Don't trust them. Lock them in a cage somewhere. You gotta break them off that Warcraft, because them people on Warcraft is messed up. There's, and then you got these ones that are blood elfises, and you got the hammerhead sharkises, and you got the dinging kickises, and the trolls and the demons and so I went looking for this guy that he was the what do they call him? The what they call that guy? He was the big shot. Yeah, the lynching king. Yeah, I thought that some bitch was out hanging people or something. So I don't see why he's such a big. You know, I never did find that some bitch. I think he ain't no lynching king. He hides. Well, everybody on there, they say, "Hey, man, we got a mohawk. You're like Mr. T." You actually think Mr. T be sitting on there on that game? Oh my God! You don't think Mr. T is on there? I don't understand what they see in that game. What? What? Hey, they said there's some girl getting naked on there. Hey, you guys kind of not paying no attention. I gotta go see about this. I'll keep you updated and give you another one. But somebody says about naked girls on Warcraft. Mm-hmm. I gotta check into this. This could be a bad thing. Children, don't look. I have to go look for you. Okay, I'll get back to you. Keep checking in, and I'll give you regular updates as soon as I get them. Until then, happy trails to Warcraft when naked ladies are running around.